Hello, my name is Abigail Tamer, and I am in Biology 182, General Biology for Majors 2, Arizona State University in the spring of 2022. The news article I chose for my project was Human-Induced Climate Change May Affect 85% of the Earth's Population versus the primary article Machine Learning-Based Evidence and Attribution Mapping of 100,000 Climate Impact Studies. The news article summary is, the main goal of this news article was to spread awareness at how rapidly climate change is increasing and the effects that it could have on the world's inhabitants. Several studies have been conducted on the matter, which proves that the Earth's atmosphere is gradually getting hotter due to human impact. The news article provided information that states researchers have been investigating how the increasing temperatures have been affecting rain and crop yields within local farms. Approximately 80% of the Earth's land is affected by the increasing temperatures. On that 80% of land, 85% of the world's inhabitants live, causing a majority of humans and animals to be severely affected too. In countries that are less developed, these effects are felt and noticed much more than in more developed countries. In the less developed countries, there is less knowledge and resources, whereas in the more developed countries, there is an abundant amount of resources. The primary source summary is, this study ties together several studies that have investigated climate change across the world. The study states that across the world, about 80% of the world is in some way affected by human influence and climate change. Through calculations, the researchers found that across this 80% of land, about 85% of the world's population is also affected. Later, the researchers state that 48% of the Earth's land displays high levels of human impact, most notably in the regions of North America, South and East Asia, and Europe. The other 33% of the Earth's land still demonstrates some form of human impact, but not sufficient evidence to prove that the changes in the climate are heavily due to the human impact. Most notably in the regions of Western Africa and the northern and western parts of Asia. There is evidence that humans have impacted the climate, but there is little knowledge on how this affects natural and human systems. Figure 1 represents a global density map of climate impact evidence. The bar chart displays the number of studies done per continent in the impact category. The color intensity map displays the percentage of cells a study refers to where a trend in the climate variable can be attributed. Although the news article is fairly accurate with the overall general information they gave, it was not completely accurate. The news article seemed to blame human impact for the climate change more than the primary article did. The news article seemed to be misleading after reading the primary article due to the fact that the primary article gave the reader more percentages and statistics than the news article did. The news article did state that 80% of the land and 85% of the population has been affected, which is accurate, but it did not state that only about 48% of the land shows high levels of human impact. With this gap of information, the readers cannot fully and truly understand how climate change is affecting the world and how much humans are a cause of the climate change. The news article additionally does not include any sort of graph or chart to provide a visual aid for the readers, which could cause confusion and a misinterpretation of the information by the reader. Here are my sources, and thank you for listening to my presentation.